Before I get into today's video, please check out my other two channels if you guys like what I do and you guys like the other stuff I do or the topics I do. Please check out my other channels. Space Sheba, Miscellaneous. That's just my second channel where that channel is just for anything else that I do that ain't like put into my other channels. And then please check out my Space the Sports channel where obviously it's all sports related content. Thank you guys so much, and please enjoy my rant. Thank you. Hello, everybody, guys. It's Sheba. It's been a while since I posted a video on the channel. I've been on a burnout as of recently, but I'm here to talk about NASCAR 25. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos, probably like lots of more compilation style videos. But I'm here to talk about my first thoughts and opinions of NASCAR 25 before it releases to everybody who just want to buy the standard edition or just hasn't got around to it yet. So first of all, the game ain't perfect, but it's literally the first 4 days of this game being released. So, I'm not expecting it to be perfect, but in my opinion, it's already better than the NASCAR Heat games, which is really good. It's better than NASCAR Ignition. Anything that Motorsport Games produced, it's better than, which is really good. Yeah, the crash physics, they are better. I feel like they feel more realistic, but they still are not great. But something that I know iRacing will improve because iRacing, they actually improve stuff on like motorsport games. So that's something that we'll hopefully see improve within the near future. There's a lot of cars to pick from. I'm happy that you can actually use the ARCA series in this. It's something really cool. Great selection of drivers. There's a few paint schemes that have been like censored for some reason. I'm pretty sure because they're like alcohol related or something on the lines of that. But yeah, it's been really good. It's been really fun. Online racing has been really good. I've had really no issue with that. Actually, yeah, I have no. I don't know what I'm saying. One of my biggest issues is I feel like it's hard to like keep the car on the bottom, especially at the like speedways, like the mile and a half tracks. It's hard to keep the car on the bottom. I've braked, let go of the gas, done both, and when I do get to the point where it does let me on the bottom, I'm way slower than the field, and they pass me. You'll probably see in this video, my clips I'm using for the background, so you guys have some gameplay. Like, I'm not good at this game. I know there's stuff I can improve on, but I feel like it's a lot of the answer because I see a lot of other people struggling with keeping the car on the bottom. Like, I feel like the car just wants to throw itself into the wall. It's been a big issue. I've seen like some people manage to do it, but it feels like there's only one formula, and people have different driving styles. And it feels like unless if you have one driving style, you're not keeping the car on the bottom. So let me know if you guys down in the comments if you guys know how to keep the car on the bottom because I've been struggling to keep it on the bottom. I apologize to the people who I've pretty much fenced because of it. If any of you guys are seeing this, I highly doubt this, but if any person I fenced in this game because my car went down the bottom, I truly apologize. I try to keep it clean unless if people don't keep clean to me, then I'll wreck them. But if people keep clean to me, I'll try to keep it clean. Just I feel like the car just don't want to stay on the bottom. That's my biggest complaint, and that's not even just for online. It's the same for quick race. I did a couple of those, but I've mostly done online so far. I feel like it feels good though. But besides that, the game feels great. The wrecks have been insane though. Really, there's not much really else I can say besides like. I know, like, there's a lot of issues right now in the game, but iRacing will fix them. And even if iRacing didn't fix these issues, this game is still 10 times better than NASCAR Heat. Like, I miss NASCAR Heat because it feels nostalgic already. But in the sense of gameplay-wise, I do not miss NASCAR Heat, bro. It just felt like every race felt the same. And that's something that is not the feel of NASCAR 25. NASCAR 25 feels, each race has its own character, and it also feels more realistic. It's like, just like, it just feels more realistic racing wise. One thing I don't really like is how the drafting works. Because one thing I like is when you're playing with controller back in the Heat 5, Heat 4 days, was your, at least for me, I don't know. Wait, did it? I can't remember now. I might be thinking wrong, but I felt like when you drafted people, your controller would vibrate slightly to signify you are in the job. And now in NASCAR Heat, or not NASCAR Heat, but NASCAR 25, you have to look in your bottom, like the very bottom corner, to make sure if you're even in the draft or not. Which, really becomes a distraction, especially for the drafting tracks. And I feel like one of the big things for me is this is a me issue, not a game issue. But for some reason on the road course, I've only attempted one road course, but it was so bad I just had to quit the lobby. It was Watkins Glen, and right from the start, my car wanted to spin out, like right, and I was letting go of the gas, I was braking, and it wasn't on the corner right from the get go. My car just wanted to like spin out and wreck, and like I couldn't make it past the first two corners without me like crashing 5 times. So if anybody could give me tips on that, I've looked in settings to try to get driving aid on, because I feel like that's a big issue. I'm just not used to this, but driving aid was on, so I don't know what the issue is, and I know it's a me issue because nobody else had that issue, unless it was a glitch that was happening to me that won't happen again, which I highly doubt. So if anybody could help me on that, I'd appreciate it. Please let me know down in the comments. Yeah, I would definitely recommend NASCAR 25. I would recommend the Gold Edition because one thing I just found out is that it's just not the current DLC, but you get all DLCs for free, which I feel like over time is going to add to more money than the Standard Edition plus all the DLCs. So I'd definitely recommend Gold Edition if you have the money, obviously. But if you don't care about the DLCs, then go have out of a Standard Edition. I'm pretty sure besides that, there's not many other differences besides the early access, which ends literally tonight. So there's really no other use. But yeah, it's been a blast. I already have like 5 hours on it, which is like a lot. The cutscenes makes you feel more immersed. They've added more detail to everything, and yeah, soundtrack's pretty good. I feel like I wish there was more of a country vibe because I feel like that just fits more NASCAR. But I'm not complaining about the soundtrack. But yeah, I feel like cars flip easier. You can't really do the head-on thing no more. That really doesn't work like it did in the Heat 5 days, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But I feel like just in general, you flip easier. Like in Heat 5, Rex, you didn't flip as much. Like you rarely flipped in Heat 5, at least in my experience and what I've seen gameplay-wise. But for others, but for this, I've noticed that really you don't flip much. Or you flip a lot. Sorry. I'm really tired, so I'm like mumbling my words and stuff, and I apologize. But yeah. So I feel like flips happen more often, which I guess in the next gen era make more sense, but these are like more wild flips. I feel like they should definitely like one detail I think would be cool to add is like the common spots where the next gen cars flip, like the front straightaway at Las Vegas and stuff. They should add those like little spots where if you hit it just right, you're going over, just to add it more immersive, make it more immersive, make it more realistic. But if any of you guys could help me find a way to get like keep the car out of the wall, and also how I can not wreck at the road courses, please let me down in the comments. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.